Hi, today is the 13th of April 2009 and we are presenting to you the Forexserve weekly update. Last week we saw that the markets became somewhat fearful somewhere in the middle of the week with the US bank results and the other corporate results due. But on Thursday we found that the Wells Fargo results was something that was like a shot in the arm for the stock markets. And finally, just before the Easter holidays, the Dow closed higher, and we saw the dollar tank, and of course, fear was abated to a great extent. So therefore, we have seen now for many weeks the same theme being played out again and again, with the markets playing hide and seek on the one side of being fearful, and the other side being hopeful. And I think this week too, we would think that the markets are going to get the better of fear and move ahead like they have done over the last few weeks. And the stock markets are going to lead, I think, and the dollar might, on that account, also tank. We have seen the euro coming off sharply because the ECB indicated that they might also go for some further easing, which might even result in the quantitative easing that the Bank of England and the Fed has been doing, and for that matter even the Bank of Japan. That has taken some sheen off the euro, whereas the pound has been resilient and it has moved higher, and it might even continue beyond 150 like we had projected. So I think the yen also is going to be under pressure for some time, and the dollar likely to strengthen against the yen, whereas in India we find the markets are just about taking stock of the rupee and valuing it slightly more favorably, that the stock markets have started recovering in sync with the global markets, and I think that trend might continue. We would like to look at the charts and the analysis that follows. Thank you and goodbye. This week we start with the analysis of gold, and we can see that gold has actually broken below what we consider as a neckline of a head and shoulder pattern, and there's also the incidence of a dead cross formation here, which is basically the shorter term moving average cutting the longer term moving average from the top. And I think this 910, 915 region is the area where the gold is expected to peak. So there is what we would consider an attempt to return to the neckline somewhere close to $910 or maybe a little above that, and from there we expect gold to come off sharply. In fact, one should have been short even from $915, $920 anyway. When then we look at the Canadian dollar now, basically, which is also showing us similar kind of a pattern, which is a break below the neckline yesterday was seen, which was the 13th, and today we see there is some kind of a holding here, holding on here, and I think after a few days you'll see it lower. So overall we expect the US dollar to tank against the Canadian dollar. The other currency that we have to discuss with you is the GBP, which is true to its character, moving out. Yesterday we've seen breakout from this mat hold pattern, which in candlesticks charting terminology would mean a flag, and I think it's now going to probe the 150 resistance level, and once that is taken out, it has blue sky ahead. So overall, the theme of dollar weakness will be the major theme to watch out for, and I think GBP is going to possibly lead the way. Thank you and have a great week ahead.